Asgard and thy men who follow them. It is me, Beowulf, protector of the Danes. I have come to help thy neighbor.
Beowulf, you've come to us in friendship, and because of the reception your father found at our court, Edgetho had begun a bitter feud, killing Halflath, a wolfing warrior. Your father's countrymen were afraid of war if he returned to his home, and they turned him away. Then he traveled across the curving waves to the land of the Danes. I was new to the throne then, a young man ruling this wide kingdom and its golden city, Freregard. My older brother, a far better man than I, had died, and dying made me second among Healfdene's sons, first in this nation. I brought the end of Edgetho's quarrel, sent ancient treasures through the ocean's furrow to the wolfings. Your father swore he'd keep that peace. My tongue grows heavy, and my heart, when I try to tell you what Grendel has brought us, the damage he's done here in this hall. You see for yourself how much smaller our ranks have become, and can guess what we've lost to his terror. Surely the Lord Almighty could stop his madness, smother his lust. How many times have my men, glowing with courage, drawn from too many cups of ale, sworn to stay after dark, and stem that horror with a sweep of their swords. And then in the morning this mead hall, glittering with new light, would be drenched with blood, the benches stained with red, the floors all wet from that fiend's savage assault. And my soldiers would be fewer still, death taking more and more. But to table, Beowulf, a banquet in your honor. Let us toast your victories and talk of the future.
Then Hrothgar's men gave places to the Geats, yielded benches to the brave visitors, and led them to the feast. The keeper of the mead came carrying out the carved flask, and poured that bright sweetness. A poet sang from time to time in a clear, pure voice. Danes and visiting Geats celebrated as one, drank and rejoiced. Unferth spoke. Eglaf's son, who sat in Hrothgar's feet, spoke harshly and sharp, vexed by Beowulf's adventure, by their visitors' courage, and angry that anyone in Denmark or anywhere on earth had ever acquired glory and fame greater than his own.
You are Beowulf. Are you the same boastful fool who fought a swimming match with Brecca, both of you daring and young and proud, exploring the deepest seas, risking your lives for no reason but the danger? All older and wiser heads warned you not to, but no one could check such pride. With Brecca at your side, you swam along the sea's paths, your swift-moving hands pulling you over the ocean's face. The winter churned through the water, the waves ran you as they willed, and you struggled 7 long nights to survive. At the end, victory was his, not yours. The sea carried him close to his home, to southern Norway, near the land of Brondings, where he ruled and was loved.
My men, thy tell me that you are jealous of my wars I have fought.
When his treasure was piled and his strength protected his towns and his people, he promised to outswim you. Bonstan's son made the boast ring true. You've been lucky in your battles, Beowulf, but I think your luck may change if you challenge Grendel, staying a whole night through this hall, waiting where the fiercest of demons can find you.
Ah, Unferth, my friend, your face is hot with ale, and your tongue has tried to tell us about Brecca's doings, but the truth is simple. No man swims in the sea as I can, no strength is a match for mine. As boys, Brecca and I had boasted, we were both too young to know better, that we'd risk our lives far out at sea, and so we did. Each of us carried a naked sword, prepared for whales or the swift sharp teeth in the breaks of needlefish. He could never leave me behind, swim faster across the waves than I could, and I had chosen to remain close to his side as I remained near him for 5 long nights, until a flood swept us apart. The frozen sea surged around me. It grew dark and the wind turned bitter. Blowing from the north, the waves were savage. Creatures who slept deep in the sea were stirred into life, and the iron hammer links of my mail shirt, these shining bits of metal woven across my breast, saved me from death. As the monster seized me, drew me swiftly towards the bottom, swimming with its claws tight in my flesh. But fate let me find its heart with my sword, hack myself free, and fought that beast's last battle.
All right, boys, let's settle down and take the night to celebrate each other and the new friendship that has been created tonight.
As the night went on, no one seemed to relax. Beowulf and Unferth continued to go at each other.
Ugh. Don't you just hate it when you can't see your reflection in your sword anymore? Would you like to change that today?
Introducing the new solution of shiny, shimmery super swords. You want to shine that dull-looking sword? This is plant-based, with no leftover residue.
It's good for all weapons. A little goes a long way, and you can buy it at your local Monsters R Us.
Buy yours today.
Lightly open the easy to open lubricant seal. Get lubricant on hands and begin to slowly apply lubricant all over the sword. You want to make sure you get every crevice, so you can see yourself in every crevice. And you want to just sit here and rub at it until it's dry. Make sure it's an even layer all around the sword. And when you think it's even everywhere, grab your nifty towelette that comes with the pack and begin to slowly wipe it.
Brooke, tell us more about the towelette. Is it reusable?
Why, yes, I'm glad you asked. Yes, it is. We care about the turtles. And other animals. We're not, weird. We care about other animals, and we want them to live a long life. So these are plant-based, recycled napkins that you can, hopefully recycle and reuse it again. And as you begin to see, it's almost dry. And now you just have to let it sit for 10 minutes, and we will be right back with the results. Don't cry no more. See, you can see yourself now. Your future is bright. Thank you. Just buy it again at Monsters R Us at any local store near you.
Shiny, shimmery super sword. Buy it today. Other monsters had crowded me, continually attacking. I treated them politely, offering them the edge of my sharp sword. But the feast, I think, did not please them, filled their evil bellies with no banquet-rich food, thrashing there at the bottom of the sea. By morning, they decided to sleep on the shore. Laying on their backs, their blood spilled out on the sand. Afterwards, sailors could cross that sea road and feel no fear. Nothing would stop their passing.
Oh, I bet they're just measly minnows.
On reprisal, he has found no fighting here, but only food, only delight. He murders as he likes, with no mercy, gorges and feasts on your flesh, and expects no trouble, no quarrel from the quiet Danes. Now soon the Geats will show him courage. Soon he will test the strength in battle. And then when the sun comes up again, opening another bright day from the south, anyone in Denmark may enter this hall, and the evil will be gone.
Hrothgar, gray-haired and brave, sat happily listening to famous ring-giver sure, at last that Grendel could be killed. He believed in Beowulf's bold strength and the firmness of his spirit.
There was the sound of laughter and the cheerful clinking of cups and pleasant words.
She saluted the Geats. Great Prince, thank God for answering her prayers, for allowing her hands the happy duty of offering me to a hero who could help her afflicted people.
Then Hrothgar rose, Healfdene's son, heavy with sleep. As soon as the sun had gone, he knew that Grendel would come to Heorot, would visit that hall when night had covered the earth, when its net and the shapes of darkness moved black and silent through the world. Hrothgar's warriors rose with him. He went to Beowulf, embraced the Geats' brave prince, wished him well, and hoped that Heorot would be to his command.